Okay, everybody, welcome to the 2022 Straight Rhythm, brought to you by Mxnationals, brought to you by Phoenix Tools, Carbon Comps, and in memory of Melvin Brunell. As you can see, it's in the daytime, we're still setting up the circuit. So we're just putting it all together. They're going to start from here and way up there where you see that Michelin MX National sign. That's the finish line. The course is still in construction. This is the first bit. This is the real technical bit. Then we go on to the motocross track and it gets a little bit faster. It's going to be so good. Last year, we had a race that finished literally in one of the finals. Mio took it over Woodcock by 1,000th of a second. That's how exciting the Straight Rhythm is. This is going to go off tonight. Can't wait. Welcome everybody to the Mxnationals Straight Rhythm presented by Phoenix Tools, Carbon Comps, and in memory of Melvin Brunell. We are here at Cusses Gorse. The sun is out. We've got beers on order. Me and Callum are going to be calling the action. Callum, we haven't had a beer yet, but I'm already up for this.
No, well, I had a health drink. I've had one of these. It's got pineapple in, but it's a Malibu thing as well. So I'm going to class it as a health drink. There was a fruit in it.
That counts. So that counts. This gives us a chance to be a little bit more casual. Obviously, with a live stream, it's a motocross championship. It's all, you know, tensions run high. With this, it's a perfect evening here in just outside Salisbury, and we're going to see some great action shortly. But before we get to that, we obviously, as we mentioned, it's brought to you by Phoenix Tools and Carbon Comps, and these two gentlemen have helped make that happen. So. Listen, I'll let you start.
I'm just drafting in the beers.
Yeah, come on in, bring them in.
I'm just drafting in the beers. Oh, Neil.
We've actually ordered some beers. Oh, no, our beers are going on the floor. We can't find the waiter.
Right,
look at him, look at him.
We've got him.
Anyway,
right,
look,
okay.
Introduce Barry and what he does.
This is Barry at Phoenix Tools. You've got your own race team, Phoenix Tools, Even Strokes, Kawasaki. See, I got that right, didn't you? You didn't have to help me out. So here with Barry.
And one of my riders is called Petter, not Peter.
Petter?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so... Yeah, I know. Look, listen, I know. Right, okay, so I'm going to ask him his question. Why have you gotten involved with the Straight Rhythm? What excited you about it? Why do you want to do it?
Well, we haven't got anything like this in the UK, to be fair. And when Neil and Paul come to me in 2019... with the idea and asked if I was interested, I said yes straight away, because it's a cool event, isn't it? It's such a cool event, and it just so happened in that first year, Colton Husband, that I put in for it, he won it, which was a massive bonus, but unfortunately he would have been doing it today, but he's injured. He broke his foot 4 weeks ago.
Just on that, like, what's the extent of that? Are we going to see Colton back, like, this year? Like what? Like, you know, how is it? What's his expectations like?
For sure, we'll be seeing Colton back. He broke his cuboid, which is a small bone in the base of the foot. He's here this weekend supporting Sam and the team. But yeah, he's back on his feet. He's weight bearing on it, and he'll be swinging his leg over a bike in the next 2 weeks.
Cool. So Petter, is Petter going to have a go at this, or we're not having a go? He's a proper raw motocross guy, isn't he? I think with Petter, it probably wouldn't suit him the best.
Yeah, no, this isn't Petter's thing really, nor Sam's, to be fair. The two riders that would have been perfect for this event was Colton and Jason, because Jason Mira, that's at home at the moment recovering from a punctured lung and 3 broken ribs, he's got some supercross experience, so it's gutting that they're both out, because I would have loved to have put them both in here tonight.
So tell us a little bit about Phoenix Tools.
Yeah, it's going okay. You know, it's tough, like it is for everyone at the moment. But, you know, all you can do, you know, I open up every day, 5 days a week, and we just hope people come in and buy off me. But, you know, I'm not going to lie, it is tough out there at the moment. But, you know, I love being involved in the sport of motocross. I love having a team out there promoting my company name and I love being associated with this straight rhythm.
Well, you do an amazing job of it. You've been obviously in the sport for years. It's still like, for me, when I look at you guys at the truck and everything, it looks like you're all at home, and it's sort of like that nice vibe that you all have together. It doesn't seem too serious. It's like you really enjoy it. It's your hobby, isn't it, to be here? So it's good to see that. Even strokes, that's part of the whole Phoenix Tools team now. That's a new venture for you. Do you want to just touch on that real quickly?
Basically, middle of last year, I went up for a podcast show on the MX Vice podcast show with James Burfield. And I've known James for years. We're both passionate about motocross. We've both got a passion about Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. After the podcast, we got chatting. He told me he was looking for someone to invest to help take Even Strokes forward. So I said, do you know what? I'm interested in this.
And hopefully that pays off the same.
Well, yeah. It helps the team, and it's helped Even Strokes and James. He's now got someone, we talk every day on the phone. But yeah, it's definitely put the team in a better spotlight, I would say.
Great. Well, there we are, Barry.
Oh well, very in-depth. Look at me.
I definitely told you what. I knew what I was doing.
I get the bad gig.
I knew what I was doing.
He gets the good mic.
I get the official.
I get the beer.
I don't know where the beer. Neil went chundering off into there with the beers.
You go and sort the beers out. I'm going to talk to Anthony Park. Anthony, Carbon Comps. Obviously, you've got involved with this as well. You got involved with the MX Nationals this year, and then you've jumped on the Straight Rhythm as well. So something new to you. I mean, you must be excited to watch this tonight.
Yeah, we are really excited to be involved in the Straight Rhythm for tonight. It's an event that we've obviously not been involved with before. But for me, Paul phoned me the other week, asked me about sponsoring part of the event, and it just seemed a great opportunity. And for me, the biggest thing is the live stream that's done obviously tonight. The opportunity that comes from that, and obviously you guys at home get to watch the event as well. So yeah, it's great to be involved in it and try and put what we can back into the sport like we do as a company.
We were chatting earlier on. You do a bit of road racing and all that. Motocross doesn't come so natural to you.
Not quite so natural, no. I'm a little bit more used to the tarmac from short circuit road racing. So yeah, but I'm doing a little bit of motocross. I've not been out today, in all fairness. I broke my femur a few months ago and so on, and I'm a bit tender still on the motocross, but we're getting there.
So don't fancy a bit of Straight Rhythm action then?
No, I didn't fancy it tonight. I'd rather be sat here with a beer in my hand. I've got a beer now, so that's even good timing.
Got a good beer now. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Enjoy the Straight Rhythm tonight.
Yeah, we can be a bit more casual with this tonight because that's what it's about, a fun event or whatever. So obviously it's great to have you involved. Talk us through what Carbon Comps is, because it seems to be going great. I mean, explain to the viewers out there what it is you actually do.
Yeah, so we're a competition business, just like a lot of us in the UK, but all we do, we just focus just on brand new motorcycles. So we do brand new motorcycles and accessories every week. So obviously next Thursday, we've got a brand new, this one just behind me here, a brand new 2023 KTM. We've pre-ordered about £700,000 worth of bikes for this year already. So we have a huge allocation that we get all from UK main dealers. And yeah, we've got a brand new 2023 going this week, the first ones of that. And an accessory, which actually we've got a Moto 10 helmet as well for this Thursday. So that's what we do. You buy a ticket on there, register online, and we do a live draw on Facebook, on social media like this, and you can win the bike or accessory every week.
But it's not just motocross stuff, is it? You do enduro models, you do, and what else? I mean, you obviously do kit and other stuff. Do you go into the road bike market a little bit?
We did a little bit with the road bike stuff last year, but for this year we're going to mainly focus on motocross and enduro. We do probably 60% enduro bikes, and then around 30% of them are going to be motocross, and then we do some adventure bikes as well that we've got. So yeah, that's what we got for this year, and accessories every week, and it's great. It's going really well. We've got a whole host of young riders that we're sponsoring and supporting, so it's great to say events like tonight to put back in the sport, really.
Yeah. Good. How have you enjoyed the MX Nationals this year? Obviously, you've come in as a sponsor. Yeah. You knew about it a little bit, but you've come to the events and whatever. Have you been impressed with the standard of racing in all classes?
Yeah, to be honest, it's been really impressive. I think also the organisation for the event, the whole presentation, you don't get any events as elevated as this in the UK that's presented as well. And I say that the live stream for me is the biggest thing, and other people have maybe tried it, but it works really well. It streams really well. It's free to view as well, so it's only going to help grow the sport, which is why we wanted to be involved with you guys. I think it's fantastic.
It's great to have you involved. Fellas, while we're over the beers,
sorry,
no, that's good. we've got this coming up. We've got MX2, MX1. Predictions. Let's ask the gents who they think they're gonna win. Run through a list of names, obviously the bigger names.
I've already got my two.
There you go.
All right, well, what are yours?
I'm going for Chatfield, MX1, and I'm going for Dylan Walsh, MX2. He's Kawasaki as well.
Is Walsh double entered, or is he just doing?
I think Walsh is doing both. Yeah. So yeah.
That might throw a spanner in the works.
I think he's going to jump from one bike to the next.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I don't know. Brunell's got a bit of spice in him as well, hasn't he? Yeah. All right. Okay, he's Adam at MX1. You go.
Yeah. Well, okay. You're going, are you? You're.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Planet Moto board goes over. Don't worry about that. The wind's getting up.
Sorry, Max.
I'm going to go with, Walsh is very good at this. Mio surprised a lot of people last year. He's in it again in MX2. He's the current champ in MX2.
The French do a bit of this, don't they? From a young age, they do a bit of the indoor stuff.
Exactly.
You go over to France and you've got places to ride indoors, so I don't know, maybe.
We were talking earlier, you're favouring Walsh just because he's the AMA Supercross.
I think definitely being a gambling man, obviously, for what we do. If I was going to put some money behind it, I'd put it behind Walsh tonight.
Yeah.
I'd definitely put a tenner on him tonight, definitely for both.
Mio, like I said, is looking good. Listen, it's so close. Last year's 250 final, the first run, I think it was the first run. It might have been the actual deciding run. Mio beat Woodcock by, well, let's do it. Let's do a decimal point.
Crossed the line at the same time.
0.001.
Yeah.
1,000th of a second.
He
took the crown.
Dylan was livid.
Was he? I didn't see him afterwards.
Livid. Absolutely livid.
So that's the kind of stuff you're going to see tonight. Right now, the guys are doing their practice runs and just running through. We've got other stuff going on as well. Tonight, it's not just about the straight rhythm with the big bikes. We have got what we call the Farm Boy class. The little mini bikes are coming out for your viewing pleasure later on as well. Surely that's something, Ant, that you could get out there on a mini bike. Can you? Could have done it?
Possibly. I'm a little bit tall for a mini bike, probably.
Have you seen the boys on the...
I think a couple more pints, I'll definitely have a go on it.
Exactly. A few more then. Not that we are advertising drinking and riding, but, just to loosen up the...
Definitely don't do that.
Definitely don't do that. So, yeah, the guys are doing that. Now, in a little while, we're going to go to an ad break. When we come back, me and Callum are going to choose out of the classic, like the FA Cup draw. We are going to pick names out of a bowl to get who goes against each other.
See, I was a bit worried that it was not going to be a bowl full of keys. I didn't want all that nonsense
He got
going on.
terribly excited when we said we're picking stuff out of a bowl.
I'm thinking, what, keys? What's happening here?
So we're doing that later on.
Are we in the 90s, all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's only a certain joke for us guys. But overall then, so tomorrow with the actual, let's very quickly talk about tomorrow's racing then. Like you've said, you've got riders out. The fastest 40 races, the Lifeline's fastest 40, mixing the guys together. Is that a race that you always like, you try to get real trackside and get into? I mean, it's great having such a entourage of top riders race high-level motocross.
Yeah, I think it's always a one race I want to get out and go and watch on circuit, just to go and see the fast boys out there. It makes all the difference, and it's great for the crowds as well.
You don't like watching the clubman, Ant? What's wrong with the clubman?
The clubman?
I really enjoyed watching you today.
What's wrong with the clubman?
Let me bring him in.
Who's that guy I saw on that Suzuki going round at the back?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm so glad that we didn't live stream today.
In the soil, just to see what the consistency was like.
Did you see the little spill, did you?
Right, so this man, we went out there today. So tomorrow, like when we do the actual motocross tomorrow, you've had a little taste of that track out there.
I did, yeah.
When I say a little taste, literally, talk us through your little moment down the bottom.
Do you know what? I don't know. I got a bit of a better first race, obviously, first turn pile up. Second one, I actually didn't crash yet by the time I got around to the back part of the track. Coming down the hill and just went over the handlebars. I don't even know how. Like, it just happened. I was like, how? Why am I on my head? So, yeah.
And that is the beauty of Callum Swan. He doesn't even know what's happening in his own head and what he's going to say next.
Can have beauty and Callum.
Oh, I don't know. If I don't know what I'm going to say next, that must give people a lot of anxiety.
Okay, look, we're going to go to an ad break. Guys, thanks for joining us. They're going to sink their beers. We'll be back in a minute with the live draw for the mini bike racing. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. To move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to.
Welcome back, folks. Here we are then. We are sat in the sun in the beautiful Cusses Gorse Motocross circuit. Justin Barkley has built a straight rhythm. You need some shades on, you're squinting.
I do need some. Okay, I'll not squint and I'll just burn my retinas out. Sorry, guys. We get these comfortable Synthol chairs now as well.
Going up in the world. We're going up in the world. Right. Let's explain, if you've never seen a straight rhythm, what it's actually about. It is kind of a cross between motocross, or supercross, sorry, and drag racing, effectively.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, there's more variables in drag racing, isn't it? Drag racing, most powerful bike wins, or car or whatever. This adds a little bit of, it's an element of skill in it, craft. You've got to keep low to the ground, get through those obstacles as fast as possible.
Yeah, so if you've ever seen, obviously, Supercross, which we're guessing most of you have, a lot of obstacles, time in rhythm sections, but they go in a dead straight line. Here's the gig. 2 lanes, they're not allowed to cross into each other's lane. That's a definite no-no. You get pulled up, disqualified. And when we get to the semis, for the quarterfinals for the mini bikes, we're going straight one race. But for the others, when they get to all the racing, they get 3 runs. Okay, so it's the best of 3. This is how it works. They flick a coin at our event to decide who gets the first pick of lane. The second run, they swap over. Then they flick a coin again for the final one. And that's it. So if you win 2 straight up, we don't run the third one. That person goes through.
They're eliminated. Yeah,
Absolutely.
the other rider would be eliminated. So yeah, basically it's like that. It's a supercross track in a straight line. I mean, it's pretty simple, isn't it, really?
Careful what you say, Callum.
I wouldn't want to be out there riding it.
I was just going to say.
I mean, I always think straight rhythm is fantastic for people watching dirt bikes, for example, because attention spans are short nowadays. Everybody's in their phones. Things like everyone's in their phones, things like that. You know, we're all culprits of it, and I think straight rhythm just gives that extra little bit of excitement. You're not going to just go, pull your head away from it. You're going to be watching it. You're going to be like, in the, in the program.
Just like to point out at this stage for new viewers, this is not a concept that we've devised or come up with. Basically, Red Bull came up with it first. I think I got that right anyway.
Yeah, but maybe back 2015-ish,
yeah,
like that.
But the concept's great. So, but we've never had a UK one until the MXnationals crew came along and thought, yeah, let's do one. This is the perfect venue to get it done. As we said, on a night like this, it's going to be so good. We've got a nice, healthy crowd down there, which you're going to see in a minute. Hold tight, folks. We're just explaining it all.
We're going to need some bleachers next year.
Right now, here we go then. So we're going to I had to put the program on top. We are going to call the ballot now then for the
Here's our bowl. Show
farm boy.
The bowl.
There's the bowl. No keys in it. This isn't a swingers party. Right, I'm going to go first. So whoever I pick is this is for the quarterfinals for the mini bike riders. Okay. Here we go. I have got 771 Ollie Beamish.
And he will be with Aaron Ongley.
Aaron Ongley, Ollie Beamish. Aaron Ongley, Ollie Beamish. I don't know how I'm going to keep hold of them. You keep hold of them. We got a rowdy crowd in. Right, that's the first run. Second run is Chris Bayless.
And he will be battling Jordan Booker.
Oh,
That'll be a
big
good
time.
one.
We're doing a bit of a live stream here, chap. You're okay. Somebody is already having a great time. That's what we want.
He's going to watch that back later and be like, no, God, no.
That was good. Although we'd love to have a chat. We're running tight on time. So that's Quali 2. Here we got. We have Sonny Smith.
And he will be racing Ollie Kingston.
Right, okay. Put that against in your other pocket.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Put it in your other pocket, dude.
All right.
Right. And then the final run will be Ashley Spencer against
Matt Bayless.
Oh, there you go. I'll put that in that pocket. So there you go. That's the running order for the Farm Boy class that we're going to be starting the action with soon.
Yeah.
You're going to be getting down there in a minute. Right down there on the start line, getting all the action.
Do you know what's mad, right? The guy that's knackered, been racing all day, you send me all the way down there. I haven't even got... I might nick this carbon comms bike here and ride down on that.
We figured you're the best man for the job because you're the one that most likely that will get like excited about being down there, and all of a sudden we'll see you getting kitted up and coming down, because that's the kind of stupid stuff that you do.
Yeah, imagine that. Well, remember when I got kitted out in the Spider-Man outfit? I hopefully can avoid that this year. That would be nice. That was one of Neil's mad, getting the Spider-Man fireworks, and yeah, it was good times.
So we're seeing some of the riders come in. You can probably hear them behind us. Jack Brunell, they're all having their practice runs. And as I said, soon enough, we'll be going to an ad break, and then Callum will be getting down there. The track looks brilliant. Justin Barkley, who, by the way, has done so many, not only does he own this place and build this place. Let's get Jack in here. He's coming in.
We've got Jack Brunell. How you doing, Jack?
Let's pull forward a bit further, Jack.
Let's get in the shot. What's happened here, mate?
I just tried a different jump and just come up a little bit short.
You reckon, yeah?
Went over the front and I just lost my plate, which is a bit annoying, but other than that, yeah.
Can we get that fixed?
Well, I've actually ripped the lugs off it, so I haven't got enough.
Oh, so we're going to go full-blown Ronnie Mack style?
Yeah, exactly. I still got a peak though, so as long as I got a peak, we're right.
Yeah, no bullet head riding. How is it? What's the track like?
It's wicked, really, really good. The boys done a really fun job. It's going to be good racing, hopefully. There's a few of us doing some bigger jumps, so it's nice.
Just keep the mic there, Callum, because I'm going to ask Jack a question. Jack, obviously you've got involved as well in memory of your dad, which is brilliant. You've done it for other events as well. But, you know, your dad would have been loving this. So we're doing this in memory of Melvin Brunell. You've obviously come close to winning it before we did it. Memory with the rocket
twice, second twice.
But this is the first time you're getting behind it, and obviously in memory of your dad. So you got to be amped about trying to get the win tonight.
Like I said, if any sort of event comes up like this, my dad was always there. Yeah, we'll do that. You'll definitely win that. You know what I mean? He always had so much confidence. So I decided this year just to get behind it. Obviously, we've got the race coming up on the 9th of August, so that'll be good. So. Yeah, just do my best.
It's good to hear that your dad had that, that output on life as well, because you always get out what you put in, don't you? If you're a parent that's going to do that and encourage you to succeed, that explains an awful lot. You've had a good career, you've raced dirt bikes, up until now. You're just loving life, So have a good weekend, mate.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Go on, mate. Go and get ready, because Jack's had a little tumble, so he's actually got to go and repair the bike. This is why this is that kind of event. It's all just like fun. It's all happening in front of us.
I love his setup. Nice.
Yeah. So listen, we're going to go to an ad break. Callum's going to go down there and get in the thick of the action with the riders down there. So we are now going to go trackside soon.
Can someone get me a quad?
Quick
please?
Break. We'll be back in a moment.
Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make a harder. Think about it, cool and smooth. The world time has come to. I make it harder. Think about it, so we can do and look smooth. The world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so we can do and look smooth. The world time has come to. To move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so we can do and look smooth. The world time has come to.
Okay, here we are. As you can see now then, this is the Straight Rhythm circuit. This, well, is it a circuit?
What would you call it? I suppose it is.
A straight.
Strip. Strip.
Strip. Ah, strip.
A Brazilian
Imagine,
strip.
Careful now. You imagine if you were doing a imagine doing a straight rhythm through the middle of the actual strip in Vegas. How good would that be? Unfortunately, we're not in Vegas.
I don't know why they don't do that. That's just, yeah, good idea.
We're at
get some funding.
Yeah, we're at Cusses Gorse, which is not quite the strip in Vegas, but it's still a great venue.
Yeah, it's lovely. The track is so good. The guy is a magician on a dozer.
He absolutely is. So Justin has been down there building the circuit. This is not racing. You are watching like just practice runs, basically. These guys won't necessarily be lining up against each other when it comes to doing their racing. We're just pairing them together so they can get a run on the circuit. 32 is Callum Mitchell on the Fabricant KTM.
I saw Callum Mitchell earlier. He looked really good. He did look very good.
Next to him was 53, last year's MX1 Straight Rhythm champion, Dylan Walsh.
Qualified for Supercross mains. He's got it now, and you know, like he was riding in the States pretty recently, wasn't he? He did some Supercross, done some outdoors, so he's got some experience in this sort of racing now. This is Jordan Booker. Who's he with there, Jeff? Can you see?
I can't quite see. You're behind it. Oh, he's on my bike. I'm Chris Bayless. Ignore the number. That's my number these days when I go and actually have a wobble around. Chris couldn't get a bike in time.
Right.
So he is riding a stock, because obviously I'm not a superhero.
Full stock.
Well, it's got a decent set of foot pegs on and a set of 999 Redfalls. That's
right.
all he's got under his arms there.
Well,
I don't know if he's
so.
prepped the bike or done anything. He literally took it off me about an hour ago.
I
it was
saw
still
him.
dirty because I raced it on Wednesday. He's cleaned it for me, and now he's having his first go on a Kawasaki doing straight rhythm.
He's doing all right.
I'd say.
I did offer him the yellow. I said, mate, we've got A kit and everything going on here. And he was like,
yeah,
oh, well.
Chosen well.
He said, Jeff's already, lent me this.
Did you not charge him more?
What? Charged him some rent.
Well, he looks all right on my bike, doesn't he? You know, there you go. So, yeah, that's Chris. He is going to be out there. Again, these are just run-throughs practice. We're not into the timing yet at all. We're going to start racing, basically, with the mini bike class, farm boy class. So once we get around to racing, we'll let you know. You are just getting a chance to watch what's going on. Look at that.
See
Blue
that?
skies have come out right at the right time.
I just saw a different rhythm as well there, going straight over. Instead of doing the on-off, who we got here?
So you got Bailey Johnson on the Verdi.
Bailey Johnson jumped over the table And it was at the start of that run, he was in the lead, and it seemed to get benefit slightly. So it'd be interesting to see what the more experienced guys are going to do, like Chatfield. Are they going to on-off, or are we going to jump over?
Yeah. So Chatfield is he's traditionally has always been MX1, but he's now MX2. Of course, he's won this before. Beat Jack Brunell one time before. They're close friends, but Jack was like, ugh. You heard him say before.
Was that the first time?
Yeah, and then you've got Aaron Ongley next to him. So, yeah, these guys, there you go. They are just having some practice runs. I think they're practice runs. Nobody's told us any different. I don't think these are actual qualifiers yet. Sorry, race runs yet. We're going to get radio through, because, of course, we're at the other end of the circuit. So once we know what's going on down there and who's got what times,
so
we're going to get it written down, and then we know who, we'll be able to tell you who is the quickest qualifiers.
Chatfield looking good on the 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. I think you know, as you get a bit older as well, and you're not riding so much, then it's probably a better option, isn't it? You know, like the 450s, they are a big old bike to manhandle.
Don't need none of that in your life.
I don't think so. You know,
as you get older,
if you're riding all the time and you're on it, and then yeah, fine. But they're a big old beast. So this is Gareth Padgett.
Yeah, Padge has got some funk, hasn't he? Basically, he likes to lay down some whips. He won the actual Fox Cool Whip competition at the Rocket Till Sundown or Airborne Gunner Supercross, so he can lay it down. He's having a little run on his own here, final run.
He's got a very good style, Gareth. I've watched him ride for years. I mean, even me going, we're similar age. And
yeah,
so I've always sort of watched him ride and thought, wow, you know, like talent-wise, he's got it. You know, he really does have that like flair.
And he's had a couple of injuries which are setting back, unfortunately, all that kind of thing. But there's Adam Collins and, having a little showdown as well. Oh yeah, Mio in the shade, didn't even see him.
I know, yeah, hiding there, isn't he? So Mio, he's fantastic with this stuff. French rider. They do a lot of Supercross stuff in France. So, you know, he's probably grown up around doing, you know, getting the time in, understanding that sort of thing. So hopefully, you know, he can get it done tonight. I know he's going to want to be up there.
Yeah, this is, you're still watching, for those of you that are not sure, this is the qualifying to get to the semis. This is just time qualification. We're not racing yet. We're just getting, whoever gets the quickest time. So basically, we'll bring up a graphic and show you how it works. So basically, what you're going to get is you're going to get like the first fastest rider will go against the 8th place rider, or I think that's how we're doing it, and then it works down like that, or maybe, there we go, there you go. So you get the semis and we work our way to the final. We're going to get playoffs as well to determine who finishes third. So after all the times are in, we'll be able to fill those spots. We'll actually know who will be going, for example, into the semi-final, round 1, then semi-final, round 2. From the other side as well, then you've got semi-final 2. So basically 8 riders we've got. When we get to the farm boy class, as we said, to get it down to the 4 and to go straight into the semis, that's sudden death. They don't get 3 runs.
Right,
they are just straight in. Whoever gets the job done, bang.
I saw them practicing, and they're just trying to keep the wheels down so much, like they're scrubbing everything. It's quite fun to see. I think it'd be quite fun for the guys to actually do it as well on those farm bikes. It's just something a bit different, isn't it?
It definitely will be. There's Booker on the, it's a 150 that Jordan's got.
It is a 150.
Yeah, 150, not a 125. Alongside Chris Bayless. Both the Bayless brothers will be out there shredding. You've got Chris, as you said, riding the Kawasaki, and Matt is on a gas, I think.
Am I right in saying that Jordan's got a 450 out there as well? Because I'm sure I saw him on a 450.
Yeah, he might be doubling up and doing both classes.
May have doubled up.
Do you know what? I think he might even be doing the farm boy class as well. He's going to be a busy boy.
Really? Yeah. Well, you got it. You know, he's the Troy Lee Design Ambassador for the UK.
Well,
you know,
he's got to do his thing, hasn't he?
Get themselves out there.
So this is, again, this is just practice run. This is Alfie Jones on the Chambers Husqvarna against Bailey Johnson, Bernie Shillow, KTM.
Youth
both
riders,
youngsters.
both, you know, racing each other in a normal environment as well. So those two are going to, you know, be quite competitive, I imagine, and want to be beating each other, because that's what they have to do, sort of weekend in, weekend out.
Now you can see part of this course is, if you're watching the live stream and you haven't been here all day, half of the actual course is part of the motocross circuit. That's been ridden all day.
The rollers going into, God.
And Justin and Alfie and the team have quickly got out there, fixed all that.
I can't believe how quickly they actually did that. and reshaped everything. It was mad because they get beat up.
Yeah.
They really do.
So, you know, we've thrown this together, and I wouldn't say like a win, but it'd be great if we can build this in the UK and have like more than one event and maybe get to a case where we can actually have a completely purpose-built straight rhythm.
How cool
that would be
be?
amazing.
I'd want that in the middle of a town somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be
Do you reckon?
cool.
In the middle of a city.
But we have lucked out here with the weather big time. We've had an indifferent day. It's been kind of cloudy, then sunny, then we've had some showers and whatever.
It
and
seemed
then
to
look at
rain
that.
every time I was down at the start line, so you know I had it all, and then got really hot when I got off the bike. So
Yeah.
it's like rain, cold, you know, sun.
But you're a
it's
factory though,
lovely
you
now.
know, like you wanted to go
Oh,
down
mate.
to use your goggles.
We're
properly.
all good, you know. Goggle tech sorted my goggles out. Full factory treatment. Did he? Yeah, he went over that as well then, didn't he, Chatfield?
He did. Look at that. Great to see so many of the guys out there watching. Like if you're watching from wherever you are in the world, as I said, look, obviously the Red Bull Straight Rhythm in California, we don't quite have the resources yet to make an event quite like that, but this is our little UK version, and you're going to see some great racing. As I said, last year, the 250 final was decided by 1,000th of a second. I mean, I can't. Can you blink that quick?
No,
I'm
it's
not sure.
crazy, and it's such a short run as well. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like there's not time where you could have that can be spread out. In this, it's one jump, just as a mistake. You've gone too high. You've like not got the scrub right, and you're done. So to be that close is ridiculous.
Yeah. Such a nice amount of crowd down there watching. Of course, yeah, like last year, you can throw it all away. Like Dylan Woodcock had a tumble last year,
Yeah.
one of them, for, you know.
Oh, he
threw it
did,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, cased it, went over
You see
the
that
bars.
there as well, where they're jumping. They're actually jumping out of the rollers into the face almost at the finish jump, just trying to get that little bit more out of their run. You know, it's a way of salvaging a run. You see a lot of the guys that jump into the face of that, and they manage to get across the line first. You know, it's a risk. You can blow your ankles out, but you know, people want to win.
I'm loving this event. I love it, like just to call it when we get to the racing. It's pretty good action. But I like the vibe of it. Maybe because I've had a couple of swigs of my beer. But yeah, it's that's what it's about. This type of event. It's everybody coming out in the evening, having a good time, just enjoying short, sharp, easy to understand, simple format, simple racing.
I think
gets
it's
exciting.
very good for people who aren't well in with the sport. You know what I mean? Like if these guys are watching at home, they don't know what motocross is. They just found it on YouTube and they're like, oh my god, that's mint, because it's that instant excitement in it. It's 15 seconds.
Yeah.
They're down there, and then it's like, well,
You know, and if this is bringing a new audience for people to come out and watch motocross, then yeah, then that's a great thing. We're doing it right. So I think we could be the end. Callum, sooner or later, will start making his way down. So he's down there in plenty of time. Oh, wow, who was that going over? Is that Callum Mitchell? Callum milking it. Love it. He's not injured. Showboating straight away. Give it up for Callum Mitchell, all you people out there. Here comes the medical crew down. He's like, yeah, I'm all right, I'm all right. Just, I did that on purpose for a bit of entertainment. So, yeah, we're still getting these quali runs done. So Padgett is, as we said, going to go up against Elfie Jones here, but this is not for the actual any heats or whatever. So while they just make sure that Callum Mitchell is okay, and I think he is, just goes to show, you get your timing wrong just a little bit, just got to be a little bit out of sync, and then you clip on top of one of those jumps. It's not easy to try and go as quick as you can. You got to hit. It's so tempting to just like attack it, but this is actually about rhythm, exactly that. If you overjump stuff, you don't hit the downside, therefore you don't carry your momentum over the next jump. And if you get too aggressive, you can actually go slower. So we are getting all these qualies done. And then, look out, because we're Farm Boy Bash racing, basically, in a sudden death with the Farm Boys, which you haven't seen on screen yet. They've had their little practice while we were doing the intro to the show. Down there with Barry from Phoenix and Anthony from Carbon Comps. So we are not far off of going racing. So we should be, if we're on schedule, we might be a little bit ahead of schedule, such as we finished the motocross racing here today a little bit earlier than we anticipated, so we might be a little bit ahead of schedule. But basically, we're going to start racing at 7:30. That is when we're scheduled to start racing with the Farm Boys Sudden Death quarter-finals. All sounds dramatic, doesn't it? Sudden death. It's going to be good, though. Those guys, obviously, they will go up there in a very different way than these boys are. There won't be big jumps from those guys. They'll be trying to keep the wheels to the ground, do what they've got to do. At this juncture, we'd obviously like to thank Barry from Phoenix Tools for, as you saw earlier on, getting behind it, making it happen. So we got the funds to get these, the course built, the guys out. Also, Anthony at Carbon Comps. Go and check them out, carboncomps.co.uk. Get online, get entered in the whatever raffle he's got going on, or buy yourself a ticket to get got a new KTM up for grabs, but it's kit, clothing, enduro bikes to do that. And a massive shout out to Jack Brunell, who really wants to try and win this thing once and for all in memory of his dad, Melvin, who's got behind it, put a bit of money up. As he said earlier on, Jack got a bit emotional earlier on, and that's totally understandable because it wasn't that long ago that we lost his father, Melvin. And Mel would have loved this, absolutely loved a bit of this. So you'll see the little caricature pop up in the corner of your screen. There it is, there's Mel looking down on Jack. So, you know, for Jack's sake, he'd be a worthy winner. Hope he can get it done. So if you're just tuning in, this is not racing, this is just practice runs. You can see how dry it is here at Cusses. We've had an unusually dry spell for British weather at this point, but it's not. It's pretty much all over the country. We're in desperate need of rain, but we don't need it right now. We've got perfect weather, perfect conditions for these guys. The sun is just tucked around the corner, so although they're going into the sun a bit, it's not going to affect their vision on this run up here. I tell you, I got to say, Chris Bayless is looking pretty tasty on my bike there. That's the fastest that's been for a while. I can tell you that. This would be a good one. I mean, you could argue this might even be the final because you got two specialists really in kind of arena cross, supercross style racing in Adam Chatfield and Dylan Walsh. Of course, Dylan Walsh has been in America racing AMA Supercross, and we've got him here doing this. It's brilliant. Number 53, didn't quite get the start he wanted there, but as I said, just trial runs. Walshy will be bang up for this. He loves all this kind of stuff. Of course, he will be going back and doing some more AMA motocross before the year is out. It's great to have him here, as you can see, laying it down. Great to have him here. Hopefully, you know, he'll get through tonight, and we will see him on the live stream tomorrow. We're starting at 9:30, uninterrupted live coverage all day of the Michelin MX Nationals powered by Milwaukee. All classes tomorrow. We've got 85cc action, Youth 125, 250. We've got the clubman classes, the amateur classes, then the experts, and then we have the Lifelines fastest 40, incorporating the Liat MX1 and a Pico MX2. We're going to throw to a quick ad, and we'll be back soon. Hopefully, Callum will be down there, and we'll be getting to go racing. See you in a bit.
initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, slowly cool and look smooth. The world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, slowly cool and look smooth. The world time has come to.
Here we are. So I found Ben Clayton. He's out here. You got a little bit of Supercross experience, haven't you? Well, you'd like to say so. How is it out there? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's really good actually. It's really like technical rhythms, so it's just, and then the long straight at the end. It's just really good fun.
Yeah. Have you been eyeing up this triple, or is it a bit out of reach?
I wouldn't say it's out of the reach, but I got motocross suspension on, so I'm not going to go for it. But if I had Supercross, I think I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I think that there's probably not many people are here on Supercross spec suspension, but riding good, feeling okay?
Yeah, feeling good. Just having fun with it, seeing how it goes.
Good man. Well, hopefully you have a nice night, mate. See you later. Enjoy.
Down there, he's going to go and find some more victims to talk to. The guys are loving this. I mean, I know some of them got a race tomorrow in round 4 of the Michelin MX-Nationals powered by Milwaukee, but they love it. So Callum's going to grab a few people. Let's see if he's got somebody ready down there. I think he has. Let's go back to Callum down there, loving life with all the crew.
Yeah? Well, we're on. Boys, light them up. Get them going. Woo! We're with the farm bikes. These are what farm bikes are all about. Come on, lads, let's go. So the farm bikes are going to be the first race of the night. As you can see, it's going to be pretty exciting, so enjoy.
That will be a lot of fun because that's what it's about. Obviously, the bigger bikes, yep, they're going to take it a little bit more serious. There's some cash on the offer, you know, to win it and all that kind of stuff, but nobody's going to take it too serious. We're not at a level yet where we've got this massive prize purse with this and whatever. It's about having fun, going in a straight line as fast as you can over obstacles. The guys will love it. We've got Showtime Putnam here, look, number 91. Loving it all. Charlie's just been out and raced some AMA National Pro motocrosses and qualified and done pretty good. You've got Scooter Webster, 127 next to him. Again, this isn't racing. This is literally just the guys getting ready to do some practice runs. So Callum is back there again, milling about. He's in the thick of it. Who you got down there, Callum?
All right, I'm back. I'm with... Oh, did we get a triple? Did we get a triple? No, okay. So I'm here with Chatfield. Mate, that was a good run, the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was quite happy with that. I think Walsh's bike's pretty fast. Your stock Honda ain't really up to power, but
It was the whoops, wasn't it? You was just getting a bog.
Together with him, and he just hooked another gear and went. But I'm trying. It's probably a few extra pounds as well, to be fair.
Not just the bike. Mate, I can't say anything about that. I've got ultimate dad bod going on. Have you eyed up this triple?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm not risking it too much, to be fair.
Oh, that was a big one. Brunell was sending it. So, yeah, that's a pretty steady jump.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to them boys.
Are you up next?
Yeah, I'm up next one. Yeah.
Let's have a good one.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, so see, I tell you what, yeah, Callum gets all the best gigs, really. I'll have to start speaking to management about that. He's down there in the thick of it, looking good. Yeah, as we said, we're getting close to finishing these runs, these final few runs with the bigger bikes. And then, as you can see, the Farm Boy Bash riders, the farm bikes, are absolutely charged. They're going to love this in front of a huge audience. They are doing a very different style of racing. Same course, but there's no way, of course, with the small wheels and less power, that they can jump and triple and do stuff. So it's more, when you see the Farm Boy class, it's more like going to your local pump track. Callum is at it down there. Who you got down there this time, Callum?
Not working. It's on. You can talk. Yeah, man.
I think they were ready. Callum wasn't sure if he was ready. That's live TV. Love it. We're not that polished just yet. I'm not going to make any excuses for that, other than the fact that, you know, just enjoy the fact that you are watching a UK straight rhythm brought to you by Phoenix Tools, Carbon Comps, and in memory of Melvin Brunell, by those people, and you are getting to watch it free of charge, live streaming. So absolute kudos to the Mxnationals team and everybody at MXGB-TV for making this happen. As we said, it's there for you to see. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe, pay for it, whatever. And we will be doing the same thing tomorrow with the Mxnationals Round 4 here at Cusses. Live stream of all the racing, starting from about 9:30. The stream will start. Racing approximately 10:30. Been out and about today, done a load of pre-recorded interviews for tomorrow's live stream with some of the teams and riders and industry folk. So tune in at 9:30 tomorrow for the live stream for round 4. We are just working out who's going to be what here. I can't see too many mini bikes there, Farm Boy bikes. So I think we're just prepping up the circuit a bit. And we must be getting close. Yeah, we're not far away from going racing. Let's go to Callum.
So we're with Callum Mitchell. If you've been watching this from the start, you saw him absolutely spanner himself. So you're going triple, and then like roly-poly over that, yeah?
Well, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying, but I'm playing it safe now. If I get in through to the final or whatever, I'm going to play it safe. I've been doing it in the free practice well, but now it's rutty. It just caught me out massively.
Is there ruts in that now? Is it?
So when you drop down, there's big ruts.
Yeah.
Big ruts coming down there, and then. But the first trip was decent. I caught me off guard here. I don't know. I weren't thinking. Don't know what I was doing.
But you gave the crowd a bit of a wave.
I got up, and obviously the first thing to do is just get up and give it some, because like, I'm in some pain right now. But
where are we hurting? Are we? So,
right,
okay.
Kit.
Is that a burn, or do we not know yet?
Yeah, shoulder's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Knees okay, but we're all right.
Yeah, so you 90%.
No, I'm still diagnosing myself.
We're getting there. Right, see you in a bit, guys.
Well, there you go. Interesting. Callum, he's racing. He's third in the Mxnationals Championship. But you know what? He loves it so much that he is out there doing it. He obviously, some could argue, would you risk it if you're racing tomorrow? But this is the kind of fun that you can have doing the Mxnationals Straight Rhythm. So Callum is out there making the most of it, living for the moment. I'm sure he'll be okay come racing tomorrow for the Mxnationals. I think this must be getting close to the final trial run, a timed run for qualifying for these guys. This is MX1, that is Scooter Webster, this time having the inside lane against Charlie Putnam. So Putnam on the SC Sports Home, powered by Stebbins Car Superstore Husqvarna. Over the finish jump there. So what will happen in a while, once we get all this done, the times will be radioed through to us here in the TV booth. We'll be able to then work out who's going in what group, and then we can give you who's lining up against each other. Jack Brunell, just making sure all's okay with him on the Acer United gas machine. As I said, really going for the race win. Chuck some money into the pot for people to win tonight. Hopefully he will win it in memory of his dad, Melvin. And on the far right is Josh Gilbert, who, as we saw, if you've been following Josh's adventures racing AMA Pro Motocross, had a real dirt digger up at Hangtown. Oh, look at that. That was cool. A pair of them going off there side by side. Yeah, he had a big old crash at Hangtown, ended up hitting a metal stake on the side of the track. And basically, yeah, lucky to get out of that one. Right, here we go then. Let's see where Callum's down there now, who he's got.
I'm here with Bailey Johnson on the Verde Shiloh KTM. Mate, you look pretty good. How's it feel like? It's a lot different to obviously what you're normally doing. How does it feel to be like a youth rider stepping in and doing something like this?
Yeah, it's a lot different, but we just come and did it for a bit of fun, you know. I'd only be sitting on sidelines and hoping that I would do it, so I thought I'd book myself in and get it over and done with. And next year I'll come back and maybe I'll push a bit further, but keep myself in one piece just to finish rest of the season. Yeah,
it's good that like you and Alfie are obviously having a crack at it. You're in, you know, like you're the next generation of pro riders coming through. This is something that we are hopefully going to build up in the UK. Hopefully it'll be a series. If you can get your feet wet now, who knows, maybe you'll be a champion one day.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So, any expectations on the night? You just want to qualify, get through?
Well, I've been out. There were only me and Callum doing the triple in, so we'll see how far that takes me on. I might qualify, I might not, but end of the day, we've all had a bit of fun, so it's good that I entered.
Yeah. You've been here, you've had fun, and that's it. And you're racing tomorrow as well. Yeah. So have a good one, mate.
Thank you.
Have to say, our TV production, our camera crews, the guy Alpha, will probably be it's a bit easier to follow a rider in a straight line rather than around a 25-minute moto where they're all mixed up. So I think the cameramen are loving life tonight. It's like, yeah, I got this. Even I can follow, no problem along there. So these guys definitely can. Here's Glenn McCormick, 337, lining up against Matt Bayless. Matt will be a forerunner in this as well. Loads of experience in arena cross style racing and this kind of thing, and he's absolute dab hand on a farm boy bike as well. Glenn over from Northern Ireland, riding for the Chambers Racing team, stepping up to the plate. Is that Reg I can see in the start booth? I think it is. It's the legendary Reg in the start booth. Our own UK version. There he is. Yeah, our UK version really of look at, he's got the beard and oh, this is good stuff. So yeah, Bayless just doing his run through. As I said, these are the finals. These are all qualifiers. Sit tight, guys. Hopefully by now, whatever you're doing, you're still sticking with us because we're not racing yet. You might be 1 or 2 beers in or a couple of brews in. Whatever you're doing, but stick with us because we are getting close to going racing here. Just a little bit behind schedule, not much. Farm Boy bike should be coming out soon. Wonder what Callum's doing down there. See if we can get hold of him one more time. See if he's got anybody down there. see down there, actually, how Charlie hung that one up. The more difficult part of the circuit is actually the first part, obviously, because that's a bit that's purpose-built for the straight rhythm. The second part of the circuit, as I mentioned before, is part of the motocross circuit. So we can't do too much with that. We can't sort of change it too much, steepen it up and do whatever we've got to do. But the first part of the circuit is nothing to do with the motocross. So we can actually ramp that up pretty good and make it like a more of a genuine straight rhythm. This has got to be close to the final run now, through for these guys. Jack just making sure it's okay. You can see already how soft it is and how it's rutted out already because that BMX style drop down start. So Swanee is now chatting too much down there. Let's get him down there. He's now grabbed somebody.
So I'm here with Gareth Padgett, not a pro Supercross rider, but you got that fucking. I just sweared on live. You've got that spice, haven't you? You've got that sugar. But no, I think for you, I think you've got the talent to get over the fact that you don't ride full time.
Yeah, that's it. Try and make it a bit of fun and that, get out there, give it a go. Obviously there's better riders here than me, but we're going home in one piece today, so yeah, I'm happy with that.
You want to qualify, obviously. Have we got in, do we know yet?
No, I don't think I would have, because I had a rear puncture and I've had to change rear sprocket, so I went out there a bit blind, not knowing what gear to hit the rhythm in, but we might be in and we might not, I don't know.
What's the difference? So what sprocket were you running before?
51, I've now got 52, so I didn't know whether to be in second or third.
Okay, and it's made a difference to feeling the bike?
Definitely.
Okay, well there we are. So if you've got in, great. If you haven't, then enjoy the rest of the evening, mate. Are you going to have a beer or?
Nah, got to get home, ready to come back tomorrow.
Racing tomorrow as well, so
cheers.
Good one, nice one.
Oh, there you go. You can always rely on the old Swanmeister to throw the occasional F-bomb in. He did it last year, just got. It's almost like we should start taking bets at home on when he's going to throw the F-bomb in. He's only had one beer, look, and he's already, the profanities are already rolling. Okay, let's throw him down there again to Callum to see if he can actually get through this interview without swearing.
Josh Gilbert, how's it going? You good?
I am now. I've had well, it's too late now, but I've warmed up a bit into it. But yeah, need Supercross suspension for that, or even a little bit of time to get used to it.
Yeah. So, do you not feel like there's enough time?
Not when I ain't done any of it.
You don't look too bad out there though, but I see when you're pushing to the levels that you're trying to push it, it can get sketchy, can't it? When it's the timing of the jumps and everything.
Yeah, it's. I'm just doing the little rhythms really, which you need the big rhythms to be able to qualify into the head-to-heads. But yeah, for now I'll stick to what I know, and that's motocross.
Not going for the triple here then? Not eyeing it up at all?
No, I'm not.
4.5.
And I'm also thinking about America later this year. So.
Okay, when are we going back to America?
August sometime to do 4 rounds.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm thinking of the bigger picture a little bit.
Nice, yeah. And he killed it when he was in the States. If you haven't watched those races yet, you want to catch up on that because you absolutely did amazing, didn't you? Yeah. And you had a spectacular crash as well. Hopefully we don't replicate that.
That's what was going through my head then, actually. Just don't crash, get through it nice, and then throw a big whip at the end.
Yeah,
so.
good man. Well,
cheers.
Congratulations, mate.
Well, there you go. So that's all the quali over. We're going to just work out who goes into what race here. We're going to go right now then. We're going to go to an outbreak. Don't go away. This might take a little while for the results to come through. But sit back and enjoy it. We'll be back soon, hopefully, with the Farm Boy quarterfinals. See you in a bit.
initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to.
Okay, we are here. We're sat here with last year's champ. Is that going to cause mayhem behind me? There we go. We've got rid of that. Last year's MX1 champion, Dylan Walsh. Dylan, we've just been chatting. You just give Swanee a lift back.
Yeah, you know, part-time Uber driver. You know, so got to hook it up when I can. You know.
I hope you charged him. Listen, what's it like out there? Sun's starting to come round. I don't think that'll be too much problem. But we just said you've been racing AMA Supercross, big deal. It's for us, and I'm sure it's for you. A similar kind of thing, obviously, but the magic, the wonders of Supercross suspension. You don't have it in the bike right now, and you're basically saying what?
Yeah, the difference between Supercross and Motocross suspension's night and day. It's actually the first day I rode Soupy suspension, I got arm pump in one lap, so that's like 50 seconds. So it's hard. So I'm not like mentally. I know I should be doing like a lot more, but I'm trying to do layman terms to like, you know, like stay within the bike's region and yeah, like try to push that as much as possible.
But you know, you've got that experience, so you've top qualifying. For them, basically all the other riders, if you had the Supercross suspension in it, you'd be like a really hard man to catch. But of course, 3 runs, you've got to hit all your marks. And that's the thing, innit, with straight rhythm or Supercross. You've got to find that fine line of going quick, but not getting too aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. One mistake will ruin the whole lane, but for me, it's like I feel like you got to nail the wall and rollers. That's it. If you can get those 2, then you're good.
Really? So this second part is more important than the first part of the circuit, you reckon?
For us 250s on like motocross suspension, yeah, because there's not so much you can do, but like, yeah, the time is lost in the wall and rollers, I think for sure.
While we got you sat here, let's talk a bit briefly about your experience with the Supercross this year. Obviously, coming out of New Zealand, ambitions. You made your way from a young age over to Europe, came over, won a British Championship, all that kind of stuff. But a lot of you guys in the Southern Hemisphere is a lot about like always an eye on AMA, and that's the end goal to get there. You're now doing it. Regardless of results, how's the experience been? I mean, right where you want to be, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's as a kid, that's all I ever wanted to do. And even while racing in Europe, it was like a stepping stone to get to Supercross. But it was unreal. Like the team and I, we loved every minute of it. Like the learning, like trying to adapt, and it was an unbelievable experience. Like it's all I want to do now. It's hard to do anything else, but that's the goal. And next year, or like at the end of this year, we should have more preparation time there, and we should be a lot better. So. No, it's been unbelievable. Like, as little kids, like I'm sure they watch on TV too, and it is what it is. Like, you do want to get there.
I mean, for you guys, you found a team that's kind of a share your ambition. It's very rare that we see a UK team that kind of goes, you know what, this could be good for us. And of course, Mark with Revo and all that kind of stuff, trying to get the brand into America, so it's like a nice fit. And so that's worked out perfectly, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't actually ask for much more. Mark and Sam at Revo are unbelievable to me, and there are a few people that are open-minded. A lot of people are quite narrow-minded when it comes to that sort of thing, and Mark wanted to display his bike on another world stage, and yeah, that's what we did, and we took a gamble. We weren't going to do too long, but we loved it, and the exposure for Revo and the team, and it was something we've not had in Europe. So from both parties, it's benefited a lot, and it's just it's like fueled more fire in both of our bellies to go harder.
Well, we're going to follow him. We're going to follow him. There we go. He's got to go and get ready. While he was over there as well, look, he picked up a Monster sponsorship as well. Not bad. So he's now an official Monster athlete. We're going to go to an ad break. We're getting close to racing. Sit tight, folks. We're coming back soon.
To move, so I make it harder. Think about it slowly. The world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it slowly. The world time has come to.
Well, here we go. Sorry, we just missed the start. We just missed the start of that. This is it then, the Farm Boy first race. We have, as you can see, they're scrubbing. Oh my!
So are these not conforming to the whole stay in the one side thing?
Chris getting one over his brother Matt. So Chris Bayless out there. Look at that launching. Oh, wow. So we have got 6 races of Farm Boys, and this will determine the top 4. Okay, so that's how we're doing it.
Yeah. But they're doing 4.
Yeah. Okay. Mayhem. Yeah, totally. So they're going to get like 6 heats.
Okay.
Then we take the top 4 point scorer. They will make the semi-finals later on.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to get down to 2
third race.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So that's how we're doing it. So we're kicking off with the Farm Boy class. You just saw there total mayhem. We just missed the start of that, unfortunately. Sorry, folks, but we only missed a fraction of it. So who we got in this one? Well, that was definitely Chris Bayless that took the win in that first one, followed by Matt Bayless. So we got Ollie Beamish in this one. I can see Ollie. We have got Sonny Smythe. Who else we got up there? We've got Ashley Spencer, 88.
No, Ongley's not up there. Oh, we've got a Yamaha there as well, look, TTR.
I don't know, is that how's that Booker then?
No, that's not Booker. We're not Troy Lee, are we?
Well, he's in an 8-star.
Maybe.
Maybe. No, that can't be Booker. That's
we got a step on.
I know that is. That's Ollie Kingston. I'm sure that is on the Yamaha. So Beamish will be a hard man to beat in this one. But look at Sonny Smythe pushing his way through 1-2-1. So we've got we've already got live time.
We've got live timing being presented right in front of us.
Well, with the right amount of 4G, 5G. It's
got
going to load itself and we've got to wait them across the line. So you can follow this on Speed Hive if you want.
Ollie Beamish took the win there over Sonny Smythe, Ollie Kingston and Ashley Spencer.
Yeah, okay, we're going to just keep this rolling. They get 6 runs. So we're back to this one. The Bayless brothers, that's right, they are brothers, 17 and 3. These guys mess about on these bikes all the time.
Constantly.
And they are really good
If you follow them on Instagram, they are seriously just smashing these things out all day. There is Jordan Booker in the new Venom Chorley design kit. Quite cool. Just drop that in for him.
You did. Okay, so here we go. This is Heat 3. So we got Booker, we got Aaron Mahoney.
Matt's out there.
Yeah, and the 2 Bayless brothers. Right, this will be a good one. As you can see, bit of fun, that big rut that they're going to have to try and avoid that on the mini bike. So whoever's on those outside gates can't be happy because if you're on the inside,
you get a nice little
little run. Here we go. 5-second board up. JB, what's he doing?
He was trying to kill.
He did that on purpose, didn't he? Just to get some TV time. See how they're like, so what we said is like more like a BMX pump track. Look how they're turning, hustling, trying to keep the wheel
down,
on the ground.
keep pushing the bike. And like Jeff just said, keep the wheels to the ground. Look, these bikes have got hardly any power, so they need to just get everything out of them. And there we are. Oh!
This is always close between the Bayless boys.
God.
Right on the line. Oh,
who we got? Who we got?
That's got to be Chris. Just got another race win, didn't he? Chris Bayless by 0.06 of a second.
And then it was Aaron Ongley in third, and then Jordan Booker, who was trying to shut Aaron Ongley's bike off on the start, and it backfired on him, rounding out the top 4 there.
Look at our American colleague Reg in the booth there. Has he got a can of Coors Light? Look at him, look at him, necking it back. Loving it. Right, gate drop. So, yeah, this is another good one. So we got Kingston in this one. Again, we got Smythe and Beamish. Yeah, so it's the same run through, same groups, isn't it? And then we're going to take basically the top 4 out of these. Oh, nice! Ashley Spencer throwing a big no-hander.
Ollie Beamish, though, looking
so the top
mid,
2,
isn't he?
Yeah.
A quick look behind.
So it's part of the Loaf Mob crew. There's a bunch of motocross racers that spend so much time. So it's Ollie Beamish with the win, Smythe second, Kingston third, Spencer fourth.
No, what it is just they're just having fun. They have fun on these bikes constantly. They get home from work. They're all builders, whatever, you know. They get home, they just smash these things out, and they ride till dark, don't they? You see it, they're on them all the time.
But it's a thing. It's a big
it is
scene
a
that's
thing.
happening.
It is a
because
thing.
It is exactly that. It's
they have them
cool.
at the mini bike championship now. I think they've made like a new class for these guys.
It really does strip you back to having just what riding a bike's about.
Yeah,
you don't get just fun. You know, you
can't do anything that you can you're not going to go and hurt yourself, are you? Unless you do something absolutely stupid. You know, within reason. They've got not a lot of power. You've got to ride the absolute wheels off them.
Yeah, and for obviously experienced, professional motocross racers, they are, like you see, they throw them around. You're just constantly, it is that
They're trying to get everything out, aren't they?
As we said, it's kind of like the motocross equivalent of going to the pump track.
Yeah,
and
same thing.
So, yeah, these guys will be loving this tonight. Obviously, this is the first time we've ever done farm bikes at the Straight Rhythm. I got a sneaking suspicion they're going to be back.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Did you see their performance when I was interviewing the guys down there?
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, they love
it. Great. That is what farm bikes are about.
Bayless on the inside run this time.
Oh, step on! No way!
No!
Oh my God!
He went for it though. I can't
But
believe.
how is he? Why does he keep going left and right? Is he having a seizure? Or
I don't know. I thought we was meant to stay in the lane, but maybe with the farm boys, it's just a free-for-all.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, go wherever you want. They're brothers anyway, you know, so like sibling rivalry and all that. Oh, funny.
That was amazing. I didn't think they'd get the step on, step off. That's big,
I can't
Jeff.
believe Chris went for that.
Yeah, that's...
Do you know, he actually has a backflip in his locker on these bikes.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Can he?
Pretty
Will
mad,
he?
isn't it?
I don't know. Is there a jump out
off
there?
What? I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe the wall jump if you just sent.
Well, either way.
Booker needs to get back out there and get a run in.
Well, I think JB's got his eyes on the bigger bikes because there's a bit of Vonga up for it, a bit of cash.
Yeah.
Cash on the hip for Booker is always good.
Oh, no one went for it then.
No, that's a fair old way.
That is a big jump, really big jump.
Look at this hustle with these guys coming up here. It's brilliant. Oh, it's excellent.
I love how why have we only got one TTR out there? What's going on, Yamaha?
Well,
the Honda's got the legs on them.
Maybe after seeing this next year, Yamaha might go.
Come on, Yamaha.
Let's get some bikes in it. Beamish is showboating, looking behind him.
Do you know what? If a manufacturer did that and just had bikes here, they could all just come and ride them, couldn't they? That would be great. Let's do it.
Something to build on. As we said, this could be a thing that we do more often. We're going to look at the MX Nationals potentially to add more straight rhythms to the schedule next year if we can find the right venues to do it. That would be good. So this is the annual one that we do in the UK, but there is definite discussions going on about adding more.
Well, it's great. People watch it. People really enjoy it. It's not something you see every day, is it? And I think it's just an idea that can easily be built out. You know, you don't need a massive area to do this.
Yeah, and look at everybody in the pits. Virtually everybody has now come out to watch this. So great bit of evening entertainment.
And spectators, you know, have come in as well. I know they've sold some tickets at the gate. So, yeah, it's great.
There you go. Look, this is your moment, fans. You are currently on screen to the live stream World Wide Web. Keep it clean out there. We currently got the cameras on all you people watching.
To be fair, I don't think they can hear us down there.
Oh, okay. I thought they could.
No, they can hear us up the top, not down
right. Okay, not so much down the bottom. Well, let's try and get the cameras more towards the finish line then. See if we can get a Mexican wave going up through there.
Right.
So
what we got next? So that was the farm bikes.
Well, I think we got another one coming up. So we must be getting close to going racing with the 250 class. There we go. That's more of a bit of a healthier crowd further up.
Give us a wave, guys. No one can hear us.
No one can hear us. I thought they could. Like,
dead scenes, Jeff. Dead scenes.
Not doing that.
No. Plenty of people here. It looks healthy. It's lovely to see. Great for the sponsors as well. Big shout out to Michelin, obviously. They help us put this big gig on. You know, you can see a lot of the sponsors on the banners down there. You've got a Pico, Bell, Motoverde, Liat. We've got Carbon Comps as well, helping out the stream.
Okay, I think we're going racing with the semi-finals 250. So hold tight, people. Here we go. Okay, well, there you can see then, that's how we're going to do this thing. You got Dylan Walsh in the first semi-final against Callum Mitchell. That will, the winner of that will go to the final. In the other runoff, it's Florin Mio against Adam Chatfield. They were your quickest 4 qualifiers in the 250s. So that's where we're at with it. We're going straight into the semi-action. They get 3 runs each, of course, as we mentioned earlier on. They're going to flick a coin to decide goes which lane. Then they alternate. What's the matter with you?
Just semi-action.
Okay, see, what is the matter with you? Get a grip. And then we got the 450s. That's how they're going to line up. Joe Clayton against Adam Chatfield is semi-final number 1. Semi-final number 2 will be Jack Brunell against Matt Bayless. The winners of both of them will go into the final. Everybody else obviously will go through. to the playoffs, and that's how it works. Pretty straightforward. So we got Matt for the Farm Boy top 4. We've got Chris Bayless, we've got Ollie Beamish, we've got Sonny Smythe, and we have Matt Bayless. So the Bayless brothers are in. Matt's racing the big bikes too. He's in for a busy night. So that's what we got. That's going to be the Farm Boy class top 4 when we get racing with those guys in a minute, Callum. So, yeah, we're just, phone's going crazy in here. We're nearly ready to rumble. Okay, going to start lining them up then.
Yes, these guys are going to get this gate loaded up now. Jeff's just lubricating his throat. Nice cold pint. Ultra professional here at the Cusses Gorse Straight Rhythm.
Listen, pal. It's Saturday night. No, it's not. Is it? I don't even know what
yeah,
night
it's
it is. Thank you. It's Saturday night. Yeah, come on now. Like, let yourself go. Live stream or not.
Yeah, Becky's on the original Coke. We've got a red Coke. Look. Proper.
Tomorrow, you know, got a long old day. We'll be a little bit more professional.
Yep. I'm not going to be riding tomorrow. We're just full-time TV guys.
I want to watch, you know, so I'm having a beer like everybody else and enjoying the action.
No, I don't blame you, mate. I would be as well, but it's gone. I think down my throat.
Fair play to Chris Bayless for not only jumping on
that
top.
On-off is big.
Yeah. Oh, we seem to have mini bikes down here. So Chris is like, no, Chris, no. You got to wait.
It's MX2 now.
Yeah.
So they're going to figure that out down there. We're going to have the MX2 guys out first, and then we're going to be knocking people out now, aren't we? Are we on a knockout? Not actually. I'm not going to walk around the pits actually knocking people out.
No, we don't condone that.
I'd probably end up getting knocked out myself.
But yes, this is it. This is what's going to happen now. We're at the actual elimination stage.
So for anyone watching, stand by and enjoy the show.
Okay, we're just off air there. We're ready to go. This is it then. Semi-final, number 1 in the 250s. Callum Mitchell on the left.
He's been very impressive. Is he going to go? Yeah, he's been a little bit more.
I don't know though. They're pretty close at the minute.
He did actually go for that triple. That's how he ended up.
It's close. Oh, it was close. Callum, unlucky. Remember though, he's got another stab at it. Look at Walshy laying it down there.
Dylan looks like he's getting more comfortable. I think the track's sort of breaking in a little bit as well.
So, Dylan did say, of course, he's running his motocross suspension. If he had his supercross suspension on, he said he'd go even quicker. So this is Florin Mio against Adam Chatfield. First run
the suspension
of 3.
makes a big difference, doesn't it? You know, like people probably wouldn't know unless they were in the sport. Supercross suspension is it's a lot stiffer, a lot less reactive. It's definitely different. So the Frenchman on the inside there, and the seasoned veteran on the outside on the Honda. Let's go. Florin getting a nice jump. Chatfield, though, he's got some good lines in the middle here.
Chatters has got the experience, though. Look, see, he's pulled back on him a bit on that lane.
Very
his timing good. This is going to be a close one.
Very even.
Mio's got a good run, though. The reigning champion, remember. Florin Mio is the reigning champ in the 250 category.
I was talking to Chatfield down there. He's on a stock bike, really. It's got a pipe on it and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just not, you know, when he's hitting the rollers and stuff, just taking it out of the bike. So you do need a quick bike. I think that's going to be the crux. But I think he has got those triples in the middle that he's busted out. Now and again, you can find a lot of time by doing a rhythm that the other, you know, the guy that's racing is not.
Absolutely. So Walsh is, what's he doing? He's got surely he has not got a puncher or anything like that. Have they both come to the line when it's not meant to be their race? Possibly. as we said, look, you know, bear with us. We're kind of working on a schedule to change a few things around, a few riders.
Hey, if any of you actually watch the Red Bull Straight Rhythm, it doesn't always go smoothly.
No.
It's very difficult to organise certain riders be at the right spot at the right time.
What's Mio doing? It's just like
a free-for-all now. Anyone, just go and do what you want.
Yeah.
No, we've
I
got
thought
it.
it was us letting ourselves go having a few beers, but maybe not. Oh, here we go, because we're going obviously into the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Straight in for the MX1 category now.
Who we got there then?
That is Joe Clayton coming to the line.
Back from America?
Another rider that's been doing AMA Supercross. Joe opted to race the East Coast.
He did. Did he qualify for any main events? I think he was in some night shows, wasn't
he made night shows. He made plenty of them.
Yeah.
Don't think he quite ever made it into a main.
I know he was in the night shows.
And then you got Adam Chatfield, who of course has raced all around the world doing Supercross. Adam, won't mind me for saying, knocking on a bit now, but he's got the experience. So
definitely. Look, he's got triple. Is he going to go triple? Yeah, triple.
So these are bigger bikes. Oh, Joe!
Whoa!
Get in!
That was a big dog jump.
That's the difference there. Fresh off of AMA Supercross, Clayton with the confidence to go for that big old huckabuck. And that made the difference.
That was huge.
So Clayton takes that one. They're going to be going down and racking up again. Right, next, here we go. Brunell, who really wants to win this thing. He's got to get this off to a good start. In memory of his father, Melvin Brunell.
He's been second twice.
I know.
He needs to get a win. He's not, the age clock's ticking.
And he's, as I said, he's got involved. He's putting money down in memory of his dad for the guys to win some money. He got emotional earlier on when you was talking to him.
He did.
Obviously, his dad, Melvin, was around for all his racing career. There is Melvin in the top right-hand side of your screen. Up there in the heavens, looking down on us and Jack.
He'll be very proud of his son.
Absolutely. But Bayless, these guys have had some right old ding-dongs in arena cross in the UK and at Supercross as well. Of course, we're back here for the Winterbourne Gunner Supercross on early August.
Yeah, if anyone's here, you will see the Supercross track over there as well. Quite a diverse facility, isn't it? Really?
Yep, that one brought to you by Steelhawk Club. Here we go. This is the semi-final. Oh, Jack! Wow!
Quite the dismount.
Oh, I hope he's okay. I really hope he's okay so he can have a chance at winning this thing. No, he's not. He's shaking his head. Bayless looks behind him. That's Matt, of
no
course.
one wants to.
Hey, but it's not done. If he gets that bike patched up, that's the first run. Again.
Wow.
Let's see. So hopefully it's not badly bent. Is it? Come on, Jack. Let's hope that bike's not all beat up and he can go run again because he's not out of it.
Oh, I don't think he's got has he got a clutch at the minute? No, we need to go and get
the
clutch sorted.
Have we got time for him to go and get a clutch lever? He can't race without one.
Well, he just smacked it into gear. So we'll see what goes on there. Hopefully he can get that sorted.
Right, back to the second runs then for the semi-1.
Right, Callum
of the
Mitchell
250s.
Again.
So this time Mitchell on the other side.
Mitchell's gone over. Is he going to get?
Differently
he didn't
side.
get the triple though.
No,
Mitchell,
but this is seen a
Callum
different.
Mitchell's impressed me today. Really has. The neck and neck.
He's in it. He
Look,
is in
to be
it.
neck and neck with Dylan Walsh. This is a guy who's qualified for mains. Look,
Yeah,
he's going to win.
is it? Oh! Who got that one? Walsh, just I think up the inside. Let's see. We're going to get the. You can follow this wherever you are in the world. If you go on to Speed Hive timing app, if you've got it, download it on your phone very quickly, and you'll find live events. And so it was Dylan Walsh that took the win in that one, and you can actually see the times of what we got going on. So this is the second 250 semi heat 2. So basically, if Mio gets this done. If Mio gets this done, he's through. We know that Walsh is through because Walsh has taken 2 out of the 3. So we won't run the third run.
No.
If Mio wins this, he's through to the final. And it will be the playoff for third.
Come on, Chatters.
Will be between Chatters and Callum Mitchell.
You want it to go on for as long as you can. You want it to go down to the last race, don't you?
Yeah.
Florian, though, he's young. He's got age on his side. He's obviously got some experience on his side, but I think in the experience department, Chatfield's probably a little bit further ahead, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So he's raced in some crazy places, like South America. He did a bit there, didn't he?
He raced in Brazil, South America a lot. Contested the Brazilian Supercross Championship. Relatively, this is his local gig, really. He's not far from Devizes, which is not far from here. So I'm not sure what we're doing here. We're just giving Jack a moment to get his bike done.
I think we're giving Jack a minute to get that clutch lever in, yeah.
Okay, so we can't jump down there and see what's going on. We certainly haven't got time to leave the booth, me and Callum, and get down there, so bear with us.
Good to go.
Here we go then. So, Chatter's doubling in there. Mio, this is all it. Chatfield's got to beat him. It's as simple as that. If he can't beat him, he's out and he's playing the playoff. This is a close one. Mio through there was
no!
Oh my God.
So close.
Nearly jumped onto the face of the finish jump.
I think Mio got that again. It was close. Yeah.
So
Mio gets
it. So it's going to be Mio Walsh in the final for the 250s. Last year's champions. Last year, Walsh was the 450 champion, Mio the 250. And then the playoffs are going to be in the 250 class between Chatfield and Callum Mitchell.
Waiting for, who are we waiting for?
Well, we're going to be waiting for Jack, aren't we?
Yeah.
Try and get that bike down in. This is it.
So while people are waiting, if you want to come and watch some action tomorrow, and you're watching this live from around the country.
Sell it to me, man.
Yeah, come and watch it. You can show up. Tickets are available on the gate. How much are they, Neil? 20 quid. Come and have a full day's worth of racing. Get yourself an ice cream, slush puppy. It's all here. It's all going on, isn't it?
Maybe if you've got a designated driver, even have a little cheeky afternoon beer.
Yeah, we've got a bar here. You can hang around, watch the podium.
You can tell that I'm 1 or 2 in, can't you? Encouraging it more.
But yeah, no, honestly, get down here. It's amazing. If you've not experienced motocross before, then this track does offer something quite special. You can see a lot of the racing. There's nowhere where, you know, that's hidden. You can see the whole thing. So get down to Cusses Gorse and watch tomorrow's.
Yeah, we have obviously the MX Nationals is a bit different. The Michelin MX Nationals powered by Milwaukee, in the fact that we put the MX2 riders and MX1 riders together in what we call the Lifelines, supported by Lifelines, fastest 40. So we put them all together. Anyway, back to this straight rhythm. It's Clayton against Chatfield. That's what we were waiting for. He had to go and jump on a 450.
Oh, he's got the other bike out.
He's doubling up.
Clayton's still getting that big rhythm in the middle.
Oh, no,
bit of a mistake.
No, he's got it from there. I can't believe he's not going to get it done from there. So there it is.
The competition
it looks
is
to me
so
like,
strong, isn't it?
Yeah. So Clayton makes it into the final.
Chatfield's going to be gutted with that.
Yeah. He's made it into the final then for the 450. Chatfield's, this is the one.
He's back. We're back.
Brunell, if he's going to win this thing, he's done 2 times runner-up, number 155. He has to beat Matt Bayless in this one to take it to the 3rd run.
Come on, Jack.
We're rooting for you, Jack.
Your dad's rooting for you. Everyone's behind you. Let's get it done.
Nothing against Matt Bayless. Matt Bayless is always a good guy to be around, but we want to see it go to a 3rd run.
And then I'll have no opinion in the 3rd run. I'll abstain.
He's got a better start. He's got a much better start.
Both tripled over. Triple.
Oh, Jack's hung it up again. Shakes his head. He just can't quite get it right. He's going to not make it through here, I don't think. No, you're not going to get it back from there. So Bayless is going to make it into the final, I think. He does. Jack will be disappointed, but he won't quit on it. He's going to come out.
It could still be a podium, couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But under that helmet, he'll be gutted with that.
Yeah, I think when he crashed there first, and I think he had a crash a bit earlier on, you know, before we interviewed him. That can get in your head, can't it? And that's what I would say from an outside, standpoint. You can really hurt yourself on a course like this. This is why we only have really professional riders doing it. Jack just had one of those days.
Non-professional commentators, presenters. But that's how we roll. So yeah, a shout out again to all the people that get involved with the Michelin MX Nationals, but particularly the Straight Rhythm. Thanks to Barry at Phoenix Tools and Even Strokes for getting involved. Anthony Bark at Carbon Comps. Of course, he hasn't quite made it into the final, but a massive shout to Jack Brunell for getting some money up together in memory of his dad Melvin to make this happen. So big up to those guys. Obviously Michelin, Milwaukee, Apico, Liat, Lifelines, the list goes on. Moto Verde, Oakley, Works, Sports, Insurance.
Who are they?
Well, I know a guy in here that knows a thing or two about that. You've then got Moto Connection, 7, Sintal, the list goes on. Join us tomorrow, 9:30. We are going live tomorrow, 9:30, all day. Live, uninterrupted coverage of all the motocross action tomorrow.
We're going to go into some farm boy racing again now.
Okay, have we got time for a quick ad break, or are we just going to keep rolling while we're doing this? We're not sure. Guys are thinking on their feet down there.
I'm sure we'll be told what to do.
There we go. That's it. That's how we are.
You've been
So the
building them
250,
graphics.
yeah, he's on it. isn't he?
He's on it.
So the 250 Straight Rhythm, there you go. That is how it shapes up. So we are going to start with the third place playoffs once we get the Farm Boy bikes out of the way. Third place running will be Callum Mitchell against Adam Chatfield, best of 3. Of course, if one of them goes 2-2, you know, that's it. There's no third run. That will determine who finishes third place. Then we've got the final, and that is a tasty final. Last year's 450 champion against last year's 250 champion.
It's a very good final, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to that. Right, it's Farm Boy Carnage.
Who have we got now then?
So we have got Matt Bayless on the far right, number 7. He's just come off. I mean, that's going to be difficult in its own right. He's just come off like a 250, and now he's having to jump on a farm
We've got
bike.
Sonny Smith there.
Yeah, Sonny Smythe, yeah, and then...
Smythe, sorry.
No, that's not your doing. They've written it down wrong.
Yeah.
And then who we got there? Ollie B. This is it. This is it.
These are the boys. Let's go. I think they get 3 races.
I think they are going to get 3 races to decide. Oh, Matt Bayless is off the side. Beamish. Oh, look at the way in the middle with the white kit as he's scrubbing everything.
Big scrub. Beamish has been good, actually.
He's all over the place, though, but they are. Look how tight this is. This is great racing. But
drag racing all the way up to the finish. There's no more those bikes can give. That's
they are
everything.
full chat. It's going to be Chris Bayless. Oh, Chris Bayless takes the win.
Gave it death.
Yeah, awesome. So Bayless through in that one. This is it. This is the top 4. So this will determine who's going to be the winner over, I think, the best of 3. I think we're doing it, aren't we? I think we are. Go with us, folks. We'll work it out. You'll know who wins when we get them up here at the podium.
So when are we doing that with the farm boys?
Yeah,
We're doing that later?
I think
we're
so.
just on a free-for-all, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, we just have to go with the flow, don't we? That's how we're malleable people.
Exactly.
I'm like Play-Doh.
Yeah. yeah. You're not the first person that said that.
Really? Mad.
Well, you're the one that's, you know, like the mad dad bod. How are you feeling? Because you've been riding a day. Is you starting to ache?
Well, you've got the chair in here. I'm standing up.
Don't give me that.
What? My knee is killing.
I offered you the chair.
I might actually have to take
okay,
the
there
chair
you go. I can't do the violins.
Like, you said that, and I'm like, do you know what?
But I rode on Wednesday, so could somebody get me a chair?
There's another chair there.
Oh, yeah.
You're just hogging both.
Anyway, enough of our in-booth antics. Right, here we go then. Second run.
Oh, you've even warmed it up for me.
Quick run through, gate drop. This is to determine overall the point scoring. They get 3 runs and then we work out.
No one's gone for that on-off again, have they?
No, not since they've done it.
Oh, Beamish again.
Chris Bayless, number 3, no matter what lane you put him in, he seems to get it done. Look, he's there leading again. His brother, Matt, is pushing him all the way, though. But it's going to be a Bayless 1-2 in this one, is it? No, yes. Chris takes the win, just.
And then Matt, I think.
Over Matt Bayless, and then Beamish coming in there in 3rd. And then it was Sonny Smythe. Sonny giving him a pat on the back. These guys, they're all from down the sort of south, aren't they? Southeast region.
Yeah.
They get on so well. It's all a bit of fun for these guys. They do it on a regular basis. Go and follow them. Go and find them on Instagram. All those names, you'll find them. Chris Bayless, Matt Bayless, Sonny Smythe, and Beamish as well. Ollie, just they're always posting up really good videos.
Content.
And, yeah, content.
Content. Extreme content.
Of them shredding these things in the week. They come home from work. I mean, I think Matt just uses it twofold.
Is it
Sorry,
Matt
Chris.
who did the backflip, or is it Chris?
Chris
who did
does the back and
yeah.
backflip. But Chris, you normally find he comes home from work and he goes and has a tear out. And if it's a nice sunny evening, he'll ride without a top on. So he's topping up his tan, whilst also getting some.
I've seen that track. Is that track at the Bayless? Have they got that at the house, or is that like?
I've never been there. Need to check it out.
They absolutely sesh that thing out, don't they? They're always riding there. Seems like they have a lot of fun. You know, these things. Every time I've got on some sort of pit bike, I hurt myself. So I try and keep myself well away from it.
Okay, this is the final run by my reckoning. So
Beamish is going to want to get a win here, isn't he? Because he's been so close.
But obviously, Chris, number 3, is looking good for the overall. He's had 2 race wins. Looks like he's got that inside line. He's going to get another one done. Oh, Ollie just went all over the gap.
Then, yeah.
Is he going to clean sweep this thing? It looks like it. Number 3 on his plate. He's going to have 3 straight wins in the straight rhythm. See what I did there? That's the beer kicking in. He takes the race win over his brother, Matt.
Champion.
Champion as far as I'm concerned. I think I've got that right. Nobody's telling me any different.
Straight rhythm champion.
I'm sure that's the case.
Wow.
How many races
We've
have
said
we
it.
given
Well,
these guys?
I said it, so...
That's the case, because look at them. That's what mini bikes and farm boy bikes are all about. Well...
You can't hear it on the stream, but we can hear it outside. They're just, they hold those things. Like you watched me when I was interviewing, they just hold them on the rev limiter, and they just have a load of fun, don't we? We're back into some serious racing now, though.
That was serious. Well, it was. I know what you're saying. But great racing,
I mean,
but they
yeah.
don't really care too much. Look at them shooting across the track. The reason Matt Bayless shot across the track is because he has to jump on a big bike to get ready for the finals. So, yep, expect him out there. Here we go then. This is the 3rd place playoff in the 250s between Adam Chatfield, 407, and Callum Mitchell. Chatter's looking good on the Honda. Callum a little bit bruised and battered. So this is the 3rd place. Chatter's.
Chatfield.
Look how big though Callum went there. It's not done.
It's not done. Callum has been on fire with this, and you should see the state of his bike from that crash he had. The exhaust is all smashed up. It was pretty bent. There was carbon fibre broken off everywhere. So it was a big one, and I think he's going to find his feet again. He's going to get his confidence back. You can make mistakes doing this thing, but I wasn't expecting Callum Mitchell to be such a supercross guy. I've not seen anything like that from him, and I'm like, whoa, this kid's got it.
Yeah, he was looking very good. We've got to give Chatfield, see, he's got to come in now and jump now on a 450 because he's double class.
Yeah, I mean, there's some skill in that
fair
as well.
play, yeah, because...
So is Walsh not doing that then? Are we just,
Walsh is just doing the 250s, yeah. So, which is great, which is what we said in the pre-R leading up to this race. Either way, we're going to have...
He was after all that cash, wasn't he?
Maybe. You know, either way, we're going to have a new 450 champion because Walsh is not in it. But we're waiting for Adam Chatfield to swap bikes. He will now get on a 450 and line up against his old sparring partner, Jack Brunell. This time, they're not racing for the win because they've the first ever straight rhythm. This was the final.
But they are racing for the last spot on the podium, which is quite important.
Yeah. So money on offer.
And these two have raced each other for a long time.
Oh,
there's history.
They're best mates. They've travelled around Europe racing indoor events for ages. To be fair, they're 2 of our best ambassadors, and they have been for a decade or more of indoor racing throughout Europe.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go. There's Reg hitting the start gate.
Good start. Both tripling over. We've got a triple again. Yes.
This time he's got it.
He's got
this
it.
Time he's nailed
that's a big old jump.
He wanted to do that in those semi-runs, and he just couldn't get it right.
If Brunell had done that, who would have been anywhere near?
This time he's got it right, but it's for the 3rd place playoff. So first blood to Jack Brunell on the Acer United Gas.
That was big. That was really big.
I'd like to be down there to see that.
I would. I can't, I mean, I was down there, but I can't quite picture what he's actually doing.
Right, this is it. This is it.
This is the final.
The first run.
The first run of the
first
final.
run of the 250 final. Mio, the last year's champions, 450, 250 together. This time racing for the 250 title. It's Mio against Walsh.
They're going on off. No triple in the middle either.
Walsh twisting his way, left, right, hanging almost at his backside on the foot peg.
Mio got a good drive. Look at the drive into the whoops of Mio. The 247, it looks like Walsh.
Walsh just takes it and lays down a nice whip. Right, so Mio in the other lane next time out has to beat Walsh if he's going to take this thing to the final run. Right, but we got playoffs. No, we got the first run of the 450 final. There he is. Look. About 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, he was on a farm bike.
He's back out there. Hey, he's getting more practice in.
Yeah.
And he's seeing the track in a little bit of a slower perspective.
Got to say, though, Joe Clayton has looked good on this gas
Joe
since
Clayton's
coming back.
also getting that. Whatever Brunell just did, he's doing the same thing. So you can watch this now.
Still a tight one to call, though. I mean, you know.
Well, he takes a mistake.
Matt just coming out of that rut, getting a nice run, 17.
Here we are. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh,
Bayless got it on the inside.
That changes it. So Bayless, nice run into the whoops as well. There we are. See, we've been seeing that jump more so in the outside lane, I've felt.
Yeah.
So interesting that Bayless got that then on the inside.
Well, there
so
you go.
It's obviously doable.
And the winner in the first run in the 450 final. There you go. Bayless. I don't know why. Just because
I wasn't expecting that, really.
No.
I mean, not anything against it, but.
Well, I think it's because we saw Joe doing that big triple, and we haven't. I don't remember seeing Matt busting that out.
No, I don't think Matt's done it. He may have done it in the practice or whatever. I mean, I know a lot of the guys were doing stuff in the practice, but then the track gets beat down, and you know, people stop doing the big things like that because it's not as easy. So yeah, I definitely haven't seen him doing it during race time.
Right, this is it then. This is it. This is for 250.
Could be it.
It could be it. It might not be. It all depends. If 247 on the right, Florian Mio, if he can beat him, we're going to the decider for the 250 final. If Walsh gets it done, he is your champion and goes 450, 250 back-to-back titles. He's got the early drop, but Mio's got a good
Same
run.
rhythm.
Oh, this is close. They are neck and neck. Who's going to get the better drive up over this? Just Walsh. Just. He's going to hang on, is he? But Mio's going to go big. Oh, so close.
Oh.
But there we
Walsh
go.
got it
Walshy gets it done. Mio
skin of his
back.
teeth.
So that's it. Last year's champion. So the 250, by my reckoning. Let's see. Did I get another run? Sorry if we build up a load of hype and we've actually got it all wrong.
I think Walsh's bike is quick, and when it goes into those the rollers there, it really does start pulling.
Here we go then. This is the second 450 run for the final. It's this time Clayton on the inside. They've both done the big triple. You can see the drone following them up the track. We'll be able to get you a load of footage. Bayless just looked like he missed the shift. So it is Clayton. We are going to the decider. What's going to happen now is they are going to flick a coin to decide who gets the first choice of lane.
Yeah.
We got our 250
Which lane do you think's running quicker?
I don't know. I'd say, I just don't know. But I'd probably go inside, I think, just because there's a slight
turn
sort of
in
camber.
the track. Yeah, maybe. But then we have seen a lot of wins from the outside as well.
Yeah.
I think that triple's easier on the outside.
Yeah, quite possibly.
On the inside.
But here we go then. We have got the...
when I say easier,
we just
not for me.
We'd just like to point out...
or for any normal person.
Yeah, that you are watching trained professionals. You're not listening to trained professionals.
No.
You're watching them We're just winging it through like we always do. But,
Forming monkeys.
but these guys definitely know what they are doing. I can't see our Reg down there in the our American buddy, our redneck buddy down there.
Redneck buddy.
Yeah, look at him down there.
It's
Yeah,
quite insulting, you know. To call someone a redneck.
He don't mind. He's self-confessed.
Is he full southern cowboy boots?
Yeah, you don't mind calling that. Yeah, look at him. Look. He's got all varying cans of lager in behind that.
So is this the man that does the start gates on race day? As
No,
well?
we just brought him in specially.
Just
actually
found
Rob.
him.
It's actually Rob Stringer's alter ego. You know the.
Oh yes.
There he goes.
I did not know that was Rob.
No, you
He's
go.
got the job shirt on.
Yeah.
And everything.
Oh yeah. Right, here we go. This is it to decide your 450 Straight Rhythm Champion 2022.
I love how smoothly he dropped the gate as well.
Clayton's got the early lead, but Bayless gets that bit done. Oh, it's
he
all
missed
over
the
in
jump. That's it.
Looks
There's
like
no way he can. There's
no,
no way.
Unless Joe messes this bit up, I don't think it's going to happen.
Clayton looking great, actually, isn't he?
I think he's learnt a lot from his time doing AMA
So
Supercross. There you go.
And he's been out training. Where has he been? Has he been at the Nest or MTF
Yeah,
or one of those
he's been there.
places?
He's been down in Florida, riding a lot with Tim Ferry and the guys at what's it called? Club MX.
Has he been Club MX? Yeah.
A few places, but
I didn't know
anyway.
it's either MTF, Club MX, or you know.
And of course, Joe's got his own Supercross track at home.
Yeah. Does he own the one down?
Wilden Farm.
Yeah, Wilden Farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his parents' place, is it?
So that's it. That was the Straight Rhythm done. That's it. We're going to get them up to the podium. I think we're all good. Yeah, we're going to send them up to the podium. We'll be back with you in a short while after a short ad break. And we'll speak to the winners. Get the podium done.
move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. To move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to. To move, so I make it harder. Think about it, so the world time has come to.
I've organised chaos. These guys, they're just all too pumped about what they've just done. We're going to start with the MX2, as you saw, top three. Quick word with Chatters, come third in the MX2 this year. It was tough against these boys, and his bike's quick, isn't it?
Yeah, the bike's a little bit quicker than me, and I got a few extra pounds in them now, so I tried my best, had a good fun, and it was a good event. I'm glad they put it on.
Nice one. Let's move over to Flo and Mio. We're going to bring all the trophies in a minute. Flo, couldn't quite get it done this year. Last year's 450 champion, moving down to the 250. Gave it a good go, though. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was very, very funny for me. I good ride for the Straight Rhythm, and yeah, with Walsh is the big race, and yeah, it's very good. I think I ride again the next year.
Nice one. We're going to be back for next year. Let's speak to Dylan Walsh then, the race winner, last year's 450 champion, moving down to the 250. Done it with even without your factory Supercross suspension, getting it done. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, no, it was wicked. I always love coming here, and they put on a good event. So hopefully we can do a bit more in the future. So I'll definitely be back.
Well, we definitely want to do more of these, so these guys are loving it, so get behind it. Right, we're going to bring Paul Irwin in to hand the trophies for the top three. Have you got them all? There we go. First one to Mr. Chatfield, who gets himself some cash, some decent cash. Going to bring in second place, Florian Mio. And last year's 450 champion, taking the 250 title this year. Give it up, everybody. There's the 250 class. At this year's 2022 Straight Rhythm, brought to you by Phoenix Tools, Carbon Comps, and in memory of Melvin Brunell. We're going to go to a quick ad break. We're going to come back, I think, with the MX1 class. See you in a bit. Yeah.
initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it slowly. The world time has come to.
We're back. We're with the 450s now. So MX1, you've seen these guys absolutely sending it. Massive quad in the middle of the track. Blew my mind. Brunell took 3rd overall today. How do you feel, mate? Any good?
Yeah, I probably won't do tomorrow. I had 2 silly big crashes. Happily, I'm still here, to be fair. I don't know what happened. The boys rode good, though. Like I said, there were some nice jumps today. We've done a big jump in the section in the middle. Both boys were consistent. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's such a good event, such a cool event. A lot of people come to watch. So, yeah, really happy to be a part of it this year and help out. So, yeah, enjoyed it.
Great that you were a part of it. Great that you got involved in your dad's legacy. So, well done, mate. You're on the podium. You got somewhere. So, let's go over to you. Mr. Bayless, what's going on, mate? Any good? Farm bikes? Bit better than MX1, or?
I still came second to my brother in that one, didn't I? So.
Well, I know, but, you know.
It's still good. I mean, that was good fun, wasn't it? That was good. Was it good to watch?
Yeah, it was good to watch. Yeah, so. What's that quad like in the middle there?
That's a pretty scary. When you see Jack do it, it means everyone has to do it then. So
yeah. Did Jack go for that first?
Yeah, Jack's done it first, so that's it. It sets everyone off. So no, it was a good event. But yeah, no, I was just yeah. I was going to say, Taylor, you owe me 150 quid for that. Cheers, mate.
You had a bit of a bet on. Right. So, we got a win.
Yeah.
Come all the way from America. This is Joe Clayton, AMA superstar. No, so obviously that gave you a bit of a Supercross experience. Did it add to this? Like, you know, did it help you out at all?
Yeah, definitely. Like with the confidence with the big jumps. Like, obviously Jack hit that quad first, so it was like, right, we got to go for it. But once you've done it once, you're like, right, okay, now you can focus on everything else. So. No, it was really good, and I liked how they made the track with like bigger jumps, so like us Supercross guys can stand out a little bit more. So, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, a bit different to the other years. Other years have been a bit tamer, and I think sometimes you can start actually sending stuff and get a bit wild when you actually get purpose-built big jumps. Can be a bit safer, but you did it. Are we on Supercross suspension or not?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so there we are. There's the top 3 in MX1, and next up we've got farm bikes.
To move, so I make it harder. Think about it slowly. The world time has come to. Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Think about it slowly. The world time has come to.
Okay, here we are back at the podium. It's mayhem down here. Everybody's had such a good evening watching the Straight Rhythm. We're going to sign off with the Farm Boy class, and we're going to get them out. Let's get both the Beamish brothers out, because we got Ollie coming in third. We got Charlie, who's busted up, but Charlie is going to be handing out some awards to the guys. Loaf Mob. So, basically, we're out here with Ollie. What was that like? From our standpoint, it looked so much fun.
Oh man, that was sick. It was so good because it was so close, and it's just a laugh, isn't it, with the boys? So that's the best part about it. There's no seriousness to it. So yeah, it was.
So are we doing this again?
100%.
100%, we're doing it again.
Bigger and better.
Bigger and better. So we're glad we brought the Farm Boys into it. Second place. I don't know if they're going to argue about this. It's maybe they will. It's Matt Bayless. Beer already in hand, that's what it's about. Yeah, get that down, because you was in the big bike class as well. That looked like a lot of fun. It always is. You guys do awesome content media on these Farm Boy bikes, and it was great to have you. Did you enjoy that?
You can't beat it, honestly. Just messing around with your mates on mini bikes, and then if you're trying to take each other out, you've got him trying to cut across us at 90 degrees. You can't beat it. It's good fun. I enjoyed it. Cheers to Mxnationals for letting us do it.
What's it like having an annoying little brother? Because I'm the youngest, so I am that guy. But you've got an annoying younger brother. What's he like?
It's not too bad because he's not as good, so it's all right.
Okay, well, let's bring him out. Your mini bike champ. Here he is for 2022. He's living the moment. You can. Right. No.
I've got sponsors out there.
You can't. Yeah, you're a big hitter now. You're a big hitter now. Not only did you clean swept, all three of them.
I did, it was easy, light work, do you know what I mean? Berkshire Smokes against Loaf Mob. We've had a little gang rivalry for a while, but in a good way. But all in all, thanks for letting me borrow your bike as well.
Yeah, and no worries. So you made it go quicker than what I ever could.
But no, it's just good being on top step in front of my brother. And cheers to Ollie and everyone for the bits. Oh, and my gloves, 4 bits.
You see, and you're already what? Are you 2 or 3 deep in?
5. 5. I know. Before I started.
So there you go. This is what the Straight Rhythm's all about. Having a good time. Give it up for the Farm Boy riders. That's us done. We're out of here. Remember, tomorrow morning we are at 9:30 for the Motocross Mxnationals, brought to you by Michelin in Milwaukee. We're done. I'm going to join the guys with a beer. Hope you enjoyed the evening. See you later.